Hello, my beautiful Gemini friends. Spraying it with Fire Daddy Tarot. I'm here with your early May 2023 tarot read. We got a few nice decks here to play with. Same decks I've been playing with recently. Old Spirit Song Tarot over there. Nice, positive, good reading deck. Old favorite Tarot of the Divine. Star Codes, Astro Oracles, and of course the fun little Yin Yang Oracles. But we're going to get a nice readout here for Gemini and see what's going on for Gemini today. Hope you guys are doing good. I like to ask Source to help me see and speak clearly and tell Gemini what they need to see and hear for their highest good, and also to help Gemini, hear what they need to hear and get the message they need to hear for their highest good. I'm going to finish shuffling these up one more time. We're going to cut the deck and we're going to read for Gemini. Let's cut the deck. Alright, first card out. The World. This card about fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, manifestations coming true. At the bottom of this one, it says fulfillment and celebration. I guess it's a blue whale. Sun's up there. He's all swimming in the ocean, all just as happy as could be. But it's the world, man. Like, that's a nice first card out for any read. What's going on with you, Gemini? What's up here? What's this whole new world Gemini is getting here? This world card that Gemini is getting is nice. Three Pentacles. This is, at the bottom it says collaboration and productivity. To me, a lot of times it's a card about education and learning, but, I'll take that collaboration and productivity here. Gemini, you've been busy on, manifesting some money or something, or working on a business. It is a 3. It's a card about building. Let's see what else you got here, because you got the World here. Nine of Wands. This power and perseverance. You've been working hard as hell, haven't you, Gemini? Dude, what you working on, Gemini? I like it for you, whatever it is. With justice here, truth and clarity. Truth and clarity. With the World up here, justice, 3 Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords, or sorry, the 9 of Wands. It almost feels like you're starting a business. Like, this feels like a starting a business read. Like, maybe you have decided to go out on your own and make your own way. Huh. Because we get the Ace of Pentacles down here. This is a card about manifestations. Also, it says prosperity down there, dude. Gemini, you working on getting rich? I hope it's not a get rich quick scheme, but this feels more sustainable than that. I think you're working on some money moves here, Gemini. What are you doing? Like, this feels to me like you're starting a business, or maybe just working on manifesting some wealth in something. Like, Gemini's, yeah, Gemini's on it. I'm going to pull out the Tarot of the Divine and see what it wants to talk about on this, because this is nice. This is really nice. Huh. I mean, the World card coming out, first card's always a nice way to start a read. With the rest of this here, this is a big, manifestation energy. Especially with justice here. Maybe you said enough is enough of the rat race and you're starting a business or have started a business. It looks good for you, whatever it is you're up to, Gemini. It looks good. It looks really good. Let's see what the Tarot of the Divine wants to talk about. It's tarot. There can always be surprises here, but this looks great, dude. Especially if you are like starting a business, and the Gemini I'm reading for, it's really what I feel is going on here. This looks awesome. Next card out, 5 Cups. It's 5 Cups down here. That's what justice is about. Is that what justice is here, Gemini? Maybe you had a job that you didn't like. Maybe you didn't like the financial situation you were in, so you started to change that. Oh, 4 Cups. 4 Cups here. Are you trying to put, how do I say this? You're trying to make some other people happy that were around you, possibly at a job. Could be family too. Like you were worried about them and not what you wanted, is what I'm like, you were kind of ignoring your own desires here for something or someone. I'm gonna throw that there with that 5 energy. And yeah, 3 Swords is here too. So I'm almost inclined to put these over here. This feels like what you walked away from. Like this feels like a separate energy to this now. But justice is here on all this crap. Whatever this crap was you walked away from, Gemini, justice is here on it. And it's telling me here that you're just like kind of rocking it out. You're going to put those up there. And we're going to see some more about this. What do we got? 6 Wands. Okay. That's about victory after a battle. And you have the World here. You have like manifestation here. You've got collaboration and productivity here. Power and perseverance is here. And now you've got 6 Wands here. So whatever this was about, it's done. It's over. It kind of feels like you walked away from maybe a job. Yeah, King of Cups is here. You're protecting your own cup now. You know, you've gotten intuitive with the situation. You've got a plan together and you know where you're going. We're going to put that with that manifestation card, Gemini. Because I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, we're going to place that with the World there. This card about abundance. There's abundance all over this down here. Whatever this was crap. But seeing you got away from it, or you're working on getting away from it, and you're working on building a business. That's what this feels like. You're working on building a business. Traditionally, this card could also mean business acumen. I think you and maybe some other people are working on building a business here. 2 Cups is here. Whatever it is you're doing right now, you're loving it. Like you're absolutely loving it. And if you're partnered up with somebody in this business venture, you guys seem to have this synergy. It's also a karmic balancing card. I think this is going to bring your world back into balance and free up a lot of your time and resources. This is nice. This is good. Page of Cups. Maybe I'm going to say this is what you're working on now. Page of Cups talks about the future a lot of times. We're going to put that there. Most pages talk about the future a lot of times. And in the future, power and perseverance is what it takes to build business ventures like that, manifest wealth, harnessing your personal power and just doing it. Like, because if you're starting a business now, you may still be at this old job you don't like. Because what this looks like here is an old job you just kind of hate. And you might still have to be there for a while, but you might have to persevere through that. And that might be kind of what you're dealing with in the near future here with this page here. This page energy. There's a good bit of water on this, and there's a lot of earth on this side of the spread down here. So let's talk about like emotional balance, manifestation, and abundance. and really just getting on it, because there's also some fire here. Just getting on it, Gemini, and getting it done and manifesting in your goal here, whatever this is. It, like I said, it really feels like you're working on starting a business, and if you are, like, good for you. That's cool. I want to get a couple more. Yeah, there's the Queen of Cups. So you get 2 queens on this. You know, like I said, this is like kind of an emotional balance and a work balance that you're trying to figure out here. You might feel a tad stressed about it. And there's another page and some more pentacles, like in the near future. This is coming to fruition. You have the Wheel of Fortunes here, dude. Whatever this business venture is you're working on, like, I think you're on the right path. It's coming in. There's movement right there. It's coming in hot. You might be moving away from this in the near future, this old, like, energy that you're not too happy with in your finances and your work situation. This definitely feels like a career read to me. I think that's enough from Tower of the Divine. Let's grab some of these Astro Oracles here. See what they want to say on this. Like, I'm liking this. I think this is great for you. Let's stir these up. Get a couple of these Astro Oracles. Like, I'll be getting a few reads like this, a few different signs. Really working on manifesting in a new way with money. Cancer was one of them. I can't remember what the other one was, but now Gemini. Gemini's starting a freaking business is what this is telling me. Like, you're working on a business. And it looks like you've got a good business partner. So let's get a few of these Astro Oracles out. We'll take that one. It was trying to jump. Let's see what that is here in a second. Okay, that's 3. What do we got here? All right. We got Aries down here. Aries is all about taking action. I have an Aries sun. I have my Venus in Aries, and I have Mercury in Aries. So, I don't know if you have any Aries in your chart. Aries can be brash, and I would take this as a little bit of a warning. I mean, obviously, it's fine to go after things like an Aries, but don't be too brash. Don't jeopardize your security that you have now to try to get to this, because if you do that, you're not going to get to this. You need to still be secure while you're building whatever this is down here that you're building. Another thing that can be kind of a negative trait of us Aries, Gemini, are we don't finish what we start sometimes. So this says to me, if you commit to this, you're going to reach your goal, whatever that goal is with this new business you're starting. Just take that as a couple footnotes about harnessing that Aries energy. Absolutely harness the go-getter attitude, but come at it with a little balance, and you should be fine, because we've got a couple other nice oracles here. We've got retrograde, which kind of goes with what I just said about not rushing into anything. It is retrograde season as we speak. We're in retrograde until like May 14th or 15th, and then we get to deal with the retrograde shadow. So, you know, the next 4 to 5 weeks, 3 to 5 weeks, whatever it is, we're going to be in retrograde. Don't rush anything. If you're still at this job that you don't like, don't quit right now. It's not a good time to do that. At least wait until after retrograde. Use your retrograde time for planning your escape. That would be my advice. All right, and then we got Mercury. We also have a Knight here, which are messengers. And coincidentally enough, it's the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles stays home and takes care of things while the other Knights are out, like, kicking ass and fighting. This dude's, like, typically guarding and tending the crops and taking care of things. So maybe you're trying to start a home-based business, but we got Mercury here. Mercury messages. You might be getting some good news about this soon. Maybe you were trying to get a business loan. Maybe this partner here is going to reach out to you with some good news. I'm not sure what it is. Take it as it falls for you, Gemini, but this all looks good for you. It just says to me, have maybe just a little bit of patience. Like I said, Aries is here. Aries can encourage you to rush things a little too much. Absolutely harness that go-get-it attitude, but don't rush it, especially since it's retrograde season. It's not a good time for rushing anything. Other than that, though, like, this looks fantastic. The Wheel of Fortune's here. The World was your first card out. Like, this is yours if you want it. Just be smart about it, if that makes sense. Keep in mind it's retrograde season. All right, let's shake these little yin-yang oracles up, see what they want to talk about. Let's get a couple of these. Let's just get a couple of these yin-yang oracles. I like these little cards. They're fun. The messages are simplistic and easy to understand, but they can be quite powerful too. This is a powerful read for Gemini in the realm of manifestation of abundance and wealth. And like I said, this really looks like a Gemini that's starting a business or planning on starting a business, and they probably got a friend or a mentor or a partner, somebody that's in this with them. Okay, this card just came out a little bit ago. This is closed off and guarded a little bit ago. I feel like there's some crap with this job or whatever this is to you up here that you are kind of closed off about, because I think it could be somebody you work with there that maybe you're feuding with. Closed off about something with it, and I feel the need to get out of it, but don't risk your own security for it to get out of it. So we're going to throw that up there. I think that's a good place for that. Facade, got that again. Like I said, could be someone you work with. It feels like there's maybe a disingenuine person you work with. I'm not sure what just hopped out of there, but we're going to check it out. Self-care. There we go. Self-care and energy. Take care of yourself right now. Don't let them get too under your skin. You know what you're trying to do here. So don't get too distracted with whatever that is about up there. Let's get a few more of these. Autumn. This is harvest. Okay. This is going to take some time. You have to think it's spring right now. Your manifestation is probably going to take a little time, and that's fine. This business might take a little time. But, you know, by autumn, by harvest time, you could be out of it. Like, you could be out of this and into this if you do it smart. But like I said, don't rush it. It might take longer than that, and that's okay. Disharmony, triggers, and conflict. I feel like that goes up there with all that mess. Fulfillment. And again, at the bottom of this fulfillment card, it says wish. And we're going to put that right there at the beginning of that, because that's where you're going here. There's two separate energies here. There's an energy of dealing with some crap and being unfulfilled in your current like work-life balance or your work situation. Like I said, there's probably some people or maybe someone at work that you're having an issue with. Or maybe you're just done with not making enough money as you feel like you should be making, dude. And that's what this business is about. Like I said, the Gemini I'm reading for, it looks like they're starting a business or have a plan to start a business. So there may be some conflict. There may be some internal conflict too about this. You might be a little scared. That's why I'm like, you know, harness that Aries energy of go get it, but don't be brash. That way you can still have security while you're building this new life down here for yourself, Gemini. Let's get one more of these. Receive, and at the bottom it says open. You know, be open to receiving, you know, gifts from the universe. And I think that's a good place to end this. And that's a nice message for probably everybody in the freaking world, dude. But, you know, if you're working on manifesting this new, like, business venture in, this new financial life in, be open to receive it. Get out of your head a little bit. Attack it like an Aries, but don't be brash. It is retrograde season. Be patient for a little bit. Anyway, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, be sure to leave a like. That's all I've got for you today. And if you want to see more like this, be sure to subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.